Silhouette that Joan loved? A caftan. She loved it when she was getting ready in a hotel where she was getting her makeup done, might have to answer the door, might be getting interviewed. This is a way to look put together without being in a bathrobe. But the beauty of a caftan, it can be a nightgown or an evening gown, depending on how you style it. So whether you're gonna add some jewelry to this or just a fabulous shoe, this is that perfect piece. Great if you're going on vacation. Let me get to the details. I forgot, I'm the host, so I have to give you all the pertinent details, like the item numbers. This is item 685062, clearance sale price of $44.99, or get it home for 3 easy payments of $15. We have 3 gorgeous colorways. Here it is in that fabulous sunset coral. Look at the colors, look at the floral, look at the border. Just gorgeous. Available in regular and petite lengths. Here it is in the gorgeous pale blue. I mean, take me to the Caribbean, please. Fewer than 350 in that pale blue. And then for a little drama, hello, this is what we're calling the black, but look at the colors, the juxtaposition of the dark background really allows those flowers just to pop right off of the screen. I love that we've done the border print and the beauty of our caftans. I'll show you here. So we have here's the opening. Obviously, you're gonna put this over your head, but what we've done is a stitch all the way down. So your body is obviously in the middle portion, but what this does is gives you a little bit of shape without being super overwhelming, but it's also very forgiving. Look at that, that's the inside. That's your armhole. So some caftans, you lift up your arm and it's like, hello, Frisco, you are showing everybody all your goods. Not with this, look at that. And I love that not only is it giving you a beautiful sort of modesty, but look at that design. I mean, that's a whole third print under there. So really dramatic, really gorgeous. I'm sure we'll see this on a model, so you'll see how the sleeves lay. This is so forgiving. The fabrication, 95% poly, 5% spandex. Here's Jackie. She wears it, I believe, in a size large in the regular length. So you're seeing not super long. Of course, it is available in the petite length as well. So it would probably fit all, heights pretty much at that midi level. Oh yes, you could certainly use this as a cover-up. I was just asked, and in fact, I love this as a cover-up because it has that really sort of quick drying, 95% poly, 5% spandex. It's cool to the touch. It literally bounces on the hanger. When you come back, there is like a drape to this and a bounce that really makes it exceedingly comfortable. And again, when you put this on, it's like a Spanx-free zone. You could be completely al fresco and you are totally covered, completely modest, no peekaboo, just gorgeous. Look at that. Look at this beautiful print. Maybe you have, a beautiful sun hat in a little pair of sandals in one of these sort of complementary colors. Here it is in that gorgeous sunset coral. Oh, I love it. Here it is in the pale blue. If you're entertaining at your home, maybe you're getting up a little bit earlier, you're having guests to the house, instead of getting up and staying in your pajamas, put on something that's a little dramatic, giving you a little bit of Mrs. Howell, who was my idol growing up. Mrs. Howell and Mrs. Roper. I love them so much. And now for me to be selling caftans is like my dream come true. It truly is. So I love the drama of a caftan. I love that we're giving you 2 different lengths. You're just gonna machine wash and tumble dry this at home. And in terms of packing, you can just roll this right up. It really does not wrinkle. This fabulous jersey knit, comfortable, cool to the touch, and as we're seeing on Chantal, Look at that flow. She's getting nice coverage on the arm, nice modest V-neck. I love that she's getting coverage in the back, and it's not too long that you have to worry, you know, or am I going to trip on this? Do I have to worry about going up and down stairs? I think you'll find that this is kind of that perfect length. Of course, if you want it to be longer and you are petite, you could certainly opt for that regular length. In fact, let me get to those lengths for you. Missy length 49.5 to 55. Your petite lengths will be 45.5 to 51. So a 4-inch differential in the length between the regular and the petite. A very forgiving silhouette. Stick with your regular size. I would wear this in a size small. Again, your body, it's just beautifully sort of enveloped in this fabulous jersey fabric, 95% poly, 5% spandex, cool to the touch, wrinkle resistant, and just full of drama. Here it is in that gorgeous black, which almost, the names don't even really sort of get, this is like moody midnight black. And then we have the sunset coral. That's a good name. That gives a little bit more, paints a picture, if you will. And then here we go with the pale blue. And look at that border print all throughout. Just well done. Really, really a great, great caftan. All right, we're moving on. We have 3 pairs of pants.